Look at this place behind me. This is Obi Creek in southeast Queensland. This is a beautiful waterway that runs through the middle of Maleny. Maleny is a little hinterland town up in the. Whoops! I just pulled out my earphones. And they have platypuses here, guys. And it has been a little while. I always kind of look at the places where I've seen platypuses before, and I have seen them. They live. I don't know if you've ever seen a platypus. They're the weirdest little mammal you've ever seen. Well, they are a mammal, yeah. But they're a mammal that lays eggs. It's very weird. And they burrow. So see under these weeds here, they could have a likely burrow and burrow all the way under for ages. Not ages, but like for a little while to be protected. And they lay their eggs in there. Now, we're in July. This is the time they actually start mating. So last year, around this time of year, I was on a live stream and I saw them mating. I know it sounds really weird that I'm talking about animals mating, but you got to see it to believe it. It's ridiculously interesting. They like do donuts in the water, like dogs kind of thing. Like it's just very interesting. We're just under the bridge, and we're going for a walk along the Obi Creek. There's many little sections. I'm not going to get sidetracked because Dora does that quite a lot. Okay, I need to take my earrings out because they're hitting against the phone. So there's a coffee shop called Concept Coffee here, and so this is the location they earmark when you're looking for platypus in this area. When they say the platypus are at Concept, they're meaning that they're here. This is a boardwalk, and it's a nice viewing platform. And this is where I saw them mating. And it would be so amazing if I saw one. I don't need to see them mating. I've seen that. I just want to see a platypus, right? It's just so adorable. You've got to see them to know what I'm talking about, but I've got to find one so I can show you what I'm talking about, right? We're looking. Mike Adventure Sparks. I was just messaged you, mate, actually. Should you be sleeping, mate? Or are you up early already for work? No, wouldn't we? Oh, wait on, maybe. God, it's probably like 4 a.m. in the morning for you. Yeah, so anyway, I am back up in Maleny. I'm about to go see my mum. And of course I had to come look at the platypus, right? We're not going to get too sidetracked, Dora. We're going to like literally look, walk. I mean, look, if I stood here for a good half an hour, maybe we'd see them because I know they're here. They're here. This is where I saw them mating. To be exact, a little bit further up. Because, if I'm going to be exact, we're going to be exact. Yes, you should be sleeping. Why aren't you sleeping? Him in the camper, it's hot. Oh, yeah, okay. It's hot. So your diesel fan, your diesel heater, does that also work for fan? No, maybe not. Guessing not. And Creator in the chat. How you going? We're in southeast Queensland. We're looking for platypuses. And this is exactly where I saw them. I don't think you were here, Mike. I know Paul D. Australia was when we saw platypuses literally fighting. Well, they looked like they were fighting, but they were actually mating. And they join and in circles, they go thrashing around the water. And it's phenomenal. You know what I didn't do? I didn't screenshot that live stream. I still can screenshot it. Like, your lives are always in your live list. But I should do that because it's something that not too many people have seen. And not that I am like, a platypus extraordinaire, but I have seen them a lot of times up here. I've seen them way down here too, popping their heads out over there. Now it is winter time. You normally see them around dusk. So 6 a.m. and they say 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. But by 6 p.m. it's too dark here. So 5 p.m. is probably a good time to see them. So we've got about 45 minutes. So we're just going to go for a walk at the same time. I'm going to walk out to the Platypus platform. This creek goes all the way through and we'll end up at a platform. So this is interesting. The last time I came here, they were still building this. Obviously that's going to be a public lookout there. It's still closed off, but it must be ready to be opened up very soon. The landscaping has been put in. It was very sad. All this area was covered in bush, and that area there was covered in bush too, like this over here. And it's quite close to the Obi Creek, right, where the platypus are. So there was a lot of uproar about, disturbing the ground. Afternoon. It's very clean water, creator. That's why the platypus found here, because it is really clean. So, yeah. Okay, so no, Mike, you don't. The diesel heater does not do cold, as in keep you cold. Ah, crap. Okay, that's why it's hot. Well, you could sleep in your hammock outside. Is that a thing? Diego, aka Ben, when we've been traveling and it's stinking hot, he will sort out a hammock and sleep in the hammock. I mean, I know that's not possible everywhere you go, but you have a hammock set up outside. But you might have packed it up already, I'm guessing. So if you go have a look at peekaboo down here, you can see the river. So technically we're walking along past the river. And they've got some sculptures here that is like a water dragon. Water dragon? Paul! Hey, Paul! God, it's been ages since I've been here, hey? This is the first time I've been back here, Paul, since, well, actually, till I took off to Bali and met up with you. The hills are alive with the sound of music. Doesn't that look beautiful up there? I love it up here. Love it, love it, love it. So yeah, I haven't been up here for ages, guys. So I'm so excited, obviously, to see my little favourite animal. One of my favourite animals, the platypus, the platypus, the platypus. So Paul, Mike isn't sleeping because it's too hot in his camper, and he's probably got to go to work in probably about an hour. So it's like we need to read you a bedtime story. Hey, have you listened to Debbie Sue's latest, it's only about a 7 or 8 minute video actually, her night story? That could relax you and make you go to sleep. Though it's hot, that's the problem. That's the reason why you can't sleep. First, I'm going to help you with, here we go, guys, platypus. Platypus, platypus. Hey, platypus. Platypus can get this size, hey. I would never get this close to a platypus in my life because they are wild for a reason. But just in case I don't get too close today, see one today, right? And then we do a little dance. Jiggy, 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 jiggy. Getting jiggy with the platypus. We're getting jiggy with the platypus. I don't know. Sometimes I don't even know why I do these weird jigs. But gives me shits and giggles. I know Paul will be rolling his eyes going, God. It's been ages, Paul. I've missed coming up here. I have missed coming up here. It's been raining here all day, 11 degrees. Eek, eek. Philip, dance it up. Dora, we love you. Hey, Philip, how you going? Well, obviously you've been having rain down. Well, you're in Melbourne, so it's probably raining for you too. Because Susan's been telling me it's been raining all week. For her, she's like just had enough. So no walking for Paul. What do you do, Paul, when it rains like that? Like, you must be going stir crazy not being able to get out and do your walk. What do you do, Paul? Like, I mean, just out of curiosity. And we've got Fabric Studio. Hey, Wayne, how you going? Say hello to Mike's here. Actually, hopefully Mike has gone to sleep. Mike is asleep in his camper, but it's hot, even though Minnesota and hot don't really go hand in hand. Mike was doing a live stream earlier, or later, earlier, which was his night time, and he was saying how it's really hot right now in Minnesota, and he's sleeping in his camper at his workplace in the car park. That's just because it's 2 hours to get home, so that makes sense, right? Price of fuel. See, I do listen. And he made a joke that probably next month it'll be snowing, because how I see Minnesota is it's always cold. It seems like it's always cold. Guys, you've got to look at my feet for a bit, because there's two beautiful dogs, golden retrievers, absolutely beautiful. Afternoon. God, this is beautiful in here. This is truly a beautiful walk. You can see they've actually, like, manicured it, made it all go, yeah. Wow, looks great. Oh, there's some dog fights up here. Looks like another golden retriever. Oh gosh. Okay. So we're going to walk into my favourite spot, and guarantee it'll probably cut out on me, okay, guys? If it does cut out, can someone tell me? Because I never know when it does cut out. I love it in here. Absolutely love it. I feel like I am in the jungle with a couple of statues. Look at this. So beautiful. Look at that tree. I don't know how old that is, but it's interesting because that actual tree is strangling another tree inside. So, very interesting. Very interesting. Oh, shit. I've never walked down here, guys. I'm sure it's going to cut out on me, but I've never walked down here. But you can tell people have been walking down here. Doesn't mean you should walk down here, Dora, just saying. But obviously this is where Obi Obi Creek is. You've got to make sure you just be careful where you trip, because you don't want to trip in here. It's a bit of a tripping hazard. So people walk up through here to look for the platypus. Okay, be careful, Dora. Okay, I'm not going to go down, guys, just because I'm not got the proper shoes, and I'll end up sliding. But that water looks so nice. So nice. How beautiful is this, guys? It is absolutely beautiful. So Paul has missed 2 weeks, two walks this week because of the rain. Well, that's not too bad, actually. I'm surprised. It did occur to me that I should have changed shoes, guys. I completely forgot. My car's a bit of an adventure mobile. I have thongs, which I call thongs, flip-flops, whatever you guys call. But, and I have running shoes, or like walking shoes. They're not exactly for running. And then I have a million jumpers and jackets, just for every what exercise I could possibly do. My bathing suit. You never know. You never know. This morning was really warm, actually. But wow, that's so beautiful. So beautiful. I love this place. Love this place. I have cute little dogs like a little lassie. Hi. So I wonder, guys, because you guys pretty much know what I'm going to do here, guys. We're going to walk to the end, see if we can see a platypus. If we don't, I'm going to walk back, get in my car, drive to my favourite walk, which I haven't done for so long, guys. I'm so excited to do it. The Obi Obi Creek Boardwalk. And yes, we might see platypus there too. Oh, guys, this is new. This is new. The last time I came here, it was all kind of sectioned off that you couldn't come through here. I mean, it's not that exciting, guys. It's just a dog park. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Hi. And then when we do the Obi Obi Creek, Obi Obi Boardwalk, then we get back in the car and we go up to the showgrounds, to the ridge, where sometimes we see a platypus, sometimes we don't. And then we run across the road to the other side, see if we can see a platypus. Ooh, there's lots of cars here, guys. What is going on? What is going on? I wonder if everyone's here to see the platypus. I doubt it. There must be something happening here. I think it's like archery or something, some kind of archery building or something. You get school holidays too, right? So you would expect more people to be around. Oh, there's not that many cars. Bit of drama, Queen Dora. I'm wondering if we would see our friend Max. Max is the guy that, you know, he talks a lot about a giant platypus that's like a dinosaur. He's a really nice guy. He's a really friendly guy. But he does speak a little bit of waffle. A little bit like Dora. Speaks a little bit of waffle. I ramble. That's a pretty cool tree. That's pretty cool. You're from Japan. Welcome in Japan. Oh. Hajime Master? Dora. I don't think I got that right. I'm in Australia. We're looking for platypuses. We're about to go to the platypus. This is what we're looking for. A platypus. The platypus lookout. And when we're at the platypus lookout, we'll have to be quiet because there's probably a few people there. So welcome in. I don't think I've ever had anyone from Japan in my chat before. This is exciting. Where are you from in Japan? So we're in a place called Malay, and we're about to go to the lookout, the platypus lookout at Obi Obi Creek, or on Obi Obi Creek, should I say. This is a frisbee area. Interesting. Paul, is that like a frisbee? I think it's like a frisbee. Alright, let's go. See, there's lots of people down here. Doesn't matter. Just because there's lots of people doesn't mean they're not going to be here, right? Has anyone seen a platypus yet? Ducks. Seems to be quiet. Stay there for half an hour. I want to go for a walk to my favourite wolf track, OBO Boardwalk. And I'll take you with me because it's so beautiful, more people need to see. And there's another opportunity to see platypus there. And on our way back to that area, you can see another platypus. It's the area where I saw them mating last year at this time. So, yeah, God, it's hard to be quiet, right? People that know me like, God, I live in Hardora. It's hard to be quiet sometimes. But, respect that you're in nature. There's a whole lot of people around you. You guys didn't see that, but there was like about 5 or 6 people also watching, whispering and being really quiet. So, of course, I was being quiet. So we're going to walk back to where my car's parked and past, they call it Concept Cafe, or it's the name of a cafe, but I follow a Facebook page called Platypus and Echidna. And when you find one, you take photos of it, you can upload it to this page, Facebook page, so that other people can see where they've seen platypuses. So this area here, Obioti Creek, is quite well, there's quite a few platypus around. I can't tell you exactly how many, but there is a few around. They're just very elusive. It's not like they hang out, waiting for you to look at them. And they scare easy, right? So that's why you got to be quiet. Dora drops her water, she'll scare them away. But this is a beautiful walkway through here. And because it's the afternoon, this is Thursday afternoon here in southeast Queensland. Beautiful dogs. Hi, how you going? Hey, puppy. Oh, they're the same dogs as Susan's got. Golden retrievers. So we're talking about Susan from, oh God, it's sun that's coming through, isn't it? Susan from High Country Homestead. And it's a chocolate lab. So chocolate labs are a form of retriever, but the golden retriever is the hairy version. Well, the much hairier version. They're beautiful dogs. And Susan's like, it's a 12-week-old puppy. I think she got it when it was about 10 weeks. Was it 9 weeks? So she had it about 2 or 3 weeks now. And every week it looks like it's growing. It's so beautiful. So I can't wait. I'd like to meet little Jasper one day. Obviously, I'd love to meet. So, oh wow, look at this, guys. Ooh, look at these mushrooms. Wow, that's pretty cool. The slime there. This area gets a lot of rain. So there's actually a lot of mushrooms at the back there too. Wow, mushroom heaven. I wish I knew more about mushrooms. Though in saying that, I probably don't, because you really got to know what you're doing about mushrooms, and if you get it wrong, you can die. I'm talking about eating mushrooms that are deadly, right? But I do like the idea of foraging, eating weeds and stuff like that. I think that's what our forefathers did back in the day, and they didn't go to the supermarket, right, and have ample opportunity to buy this and that. They'd go out into the bush and get medicines. I love it. I've said to Diego, wow, look at that sky, guys. I've said to Diego that I would like to one day go up to the centre of Australia and, you know, like do some kind of tour or hire an elder to, you know, go out into the bush and, you know, learn a bit about foraging. I think it'd be really interesting to know more about. Hi. It's a beautiful afternoon. Absolutely beautiful. This morning was stunning. Absolutely stunning. And then when I finished work, I was like, oh man, looks like it was going to rain. And I kind of tentatively planned to come up here after work. I finished work at lunchtime today. It's a half day for me. And I was planning to come up here and about 2 o'clock do a bit of a walk around and see if I can find the platypus, then go catch up with my mum who lives up here. That's a cute dog. I think they're the schnauzers. Hi, how you going? What kind of dog is that? Is it
Airedale Terrier.
Airedale Terrier?
Yeah, so they're the largest of the terrier breed.
Really?
Yeah, so terriers, people think the little balls.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they
I don't know why I thought she was a schnauzer or something like that.
They've got a similar sort
Yeah,
of
okay.
a long nose or what have you.
Yeah.
But yeah, they call them the king of terriers.
You're a king terrier. Yeah, right.
You know,
Can I have a feel?
Yeah. She's a lovely thing.
Hello.
Yeah.
What's your name? Phoebe.
Phoebe, yes, it's black.
Oh, B and B.
So,
God. So they don't lose hair. Wow.
You can scrub and brush all your life, an old 1 cent coin.
Wow, that's a selling point, isn't it?
It is. They're not expensive.
Yeah, right. Oh, okay, right.
Which is,
sometimes here.
Yeah. But their sense of smell, I believe.
Yeah, right.
So they
still terrier them, yeah.
So they still use them where they're from in the north of England. They still use them as like police dogs.
Oh, really?
Dogs,
yeah. Oh, okay, because of their sense of smell.
like detecting.
Yeah, right. So you can smell where all the chocolate is, hey?
But I'm just amazed she can smell a turkey from about meters away.
Before you can see it.
If the wind's blowing.
Yeah, right. Wow.
Stop and put some for us.
Oh, really? Wow, interesting. You too. Bye. Someone's there. Can you give me a thumbs up in the chat just so that I know that the chat is alive? Because in the afternoons, I don't get a huge lot of people to the chat. That is a platypus, guys. So I sometimes don't know if the platypus, if the live is actually working. Look at the little claws and their tail. So you can get platypuses that are smaller. I don't think you can get much bigger than that. That's a pretty big one, though, to be honest. That's what we're looking for, platypuses. They're not out of the water, guys. They're in the water. Swimming around. Just gonna buff out for a second. Honestly, just walking through here. Oh, my breathing sounds deeper, and I feel like I'm getting fresh air into my lungs. Not that I live in a city, right? But like, you know, I live in suburbia. The air is different. We're up in a mountain here, and it's just All right, let's get start motor, because it is. Oh, it's 4:42. Oh, I don't know if I have time to walk through my favourite little walk, but I feel like we have to anyway. So let's motor. Have a quick look at the boardwalk here to see if there's any platypus, because the sun sets about around 5, probably even earlier now, because we are up in the mountains. So technically I've got like 15 minutes left till it gets a little bit dark, which is not a bad time to find the platypus, to be honest. So you guys won't be able to see much, but I can. That's the main thing, right? This is not just your adventure. This is my adventure. Okay. I see lots of people waiting. Oh, maybe there is a platypus. There's a whole lot of people here, so maybe there is one already. Crap. Oh, there is one. There you go, look. Zoom, zoom. That's a platypus, guys. That is a platypus, a little baby one. See it in the water there? Can you see that? That's a platypus circle. Welcome in. That is a platypus. Thank you for saying hello, because I wasn't quite sure if the live was actually working. So guys, we saw a platypus. I can't believe it. It'll come back up again. Where? We don't know. It's a bit further down now. Did you see that? Oh, it's Indiana. Oh, it's Funny Farm. Hey, Funny Farm. Hey, there's a platypus again. There is a platypus. Oh, not the. There's only a little baby one. There it is again. It's coming back. That's a platypus. They're not easy to find, right? Because they pretty much come up and then they come down again. Well, guys, we saw a platypus. I am going to keep on moving though. See, everyone's waiting to see them. It's always when you see lots of people, it's a good chance. Oh, there he is again. There he is. So, Funny Farm, have you heard about a platypus before? They're only found in Australia. They're very interesting little animals. They're mammals, but they lay eggs. Okay, let's wait one more minute. Then I'm going to go to my favourite walk, where we could see platypuses again. There he is again. That's a platypus, guys. That is a platypus. It'd be great if he came a bit closer, but you know, this is wild. They're going to do what they're going to do. Personally, I find it more fascinating to see them in the wild because it's very unpredictable. Okay, I'm also a sucker for platypus. Here we go. There's another little circle. There he is again. Sweet. That's a platypus, guys. He's only a little baby one. All right, we're going to say goodbye to the platypus. So this, oh, whoops. People will be taking photos of it. and they will say that it's a concept coffee. It's a cafe here. Now, last year at this time, I saw 2 platypuses down here, and they're actually mating. It was amazing. I've never ever seen that before. That was one of my bucket lists, to see platypuses mating, because they mate in a circle like a donut and they thrash around in the water. It's phenomenal. And I was actually on a live stream, and I was able to live stream it. I don't think my friend Paul's there anymore. The platypus is just up a bit further. There is, yeah, there's a little one up there. So you can see them down here too. But okay, we're going to go to the next location. This is a walking, driving adventure, and I'm kind of hurrying it up because the sun is about to set, and when the sun sets, I won't be able to see, and then you won't be able to see the platypus. But this is the time of day, so we've got 2 more locations to go to. We've got the Obi Creek Boardwalk. It's my favourite boardwalk. I love it. It's such a beautiful walk. And then we've got the showgrounds, and that's at the bridge there, or the weir. We can see the platypus. So this place is called Mullaney. It's a little country town. Look at that sky, it's amazing. Little country town. We're in southeast Queensland. We're in the Sunshine Coast hinterland. A little place called Mullaney. Just happens to be where my mum lives too. So after this, I will go have dinner with my mum. We're literally under a bridge. My car's just parked up on the other side of here. We've got some bush turkeys. I cannot believe we saw a platypus, guys. Hey, Paul, did you see it? Paul, did you see it? Paul, still here. Don't forget to like. Thank you, Paul. Did you see it, Paul? I know you've seen it many times. You got to see them, the platypuses mating too. I was saying a little while ago, well, before I was talking to Mike about it, I didn't actually go and screen record it because when I saw them mating, because I don't think a lot of people have seen platypus mating. Least of all, I've only done it once, right? So yeah, I think I'm going to have to go into my lives and try to find it. It'll be buried under, gosh knows, can you only imagine? It was a year ago. There's 365 days in a year, and I sometimes do 2 or 3 lives a day, depending on my mood. So can you imagine? I have to go right back. I don't know with Paul. Actually, do you know if you can actually look up a date? It's not that I know the date either. I don't know. I've not really played around the back end of YouTube to see if you can kind of go through your live list very easily. Does anyone know? Yeah, Russell. This is a nice pub here, the Mullaney Hotel. All right, guys, we're going to jump in my car. We're going to jump in my car, and we're going to another location. 2 more locations. So let's stop talking, Dora. Ooh. Okay, that's a interesting buggy. All right, guys. You down? All right. Next location. Let's go. I really want to see the platypus again, obviously, but I really want to do this walk. Quick walk, because it's not always about seeing a platypus, right? It's also about the journey, right? So I've just got to literally drive around the corner. I could have walked, and I've walked many times, but then I'm going to drive around the corner again to get to the last location, and technically I'd have to walk right back to my car to get the car. So it's much easier if I drive locations. If you have the time, it's a lot more easier. All right, we're here. We're here, we're here, we're here. Alright, let's go, let's go. And just like that, we're on the next location. There's a viewing platform here too. It's always worth looking at the viewing platform. There's a lot of people around looking for the platypus, guys. I love that. I love seeing that. I have seen the platypus here too. We're not spending too much time, guys. We just got to literally point and shoot and go. I've seen them in the back here. You can see the big wake, the circle. It's quite distinctive. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's do this walk. Because the sky is absolutely phenomenal. 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 What's Paul saying here? Paul is saying, don't forget to like. Yes, I did. You saw it. Just type in platypus and, oh yeah, right. Of course. Type in platypus and it'll come up. Of course, Paul. I knew you'd know. Okay, this is the Obi Obi Boardwalk, my favourite hike. Favourite hike. So we've got the creek here. Paul's heard this story a million times. It's like, oh, shut up, Dora. It's probably not as nice in night time like this. I just want to go for a quick walk through because I can.
Okay. Halfway? So we're just starting here.
The lake, I mean, the river is so beautiful. Honestly, Paul, if you ever come up to Queensland, I'm definitely taking you here. So beautiful. Although I feel like you kind of know how beautiful it is because you've seen it that many times. But you can't get sick of this, right? Like, cannot get sick of how beautiful this is. And look how clean it looks. Given we've had a bit of rain too, right? So that helps flush it out. Alright. Go, 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 Dora. Go, 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 Dora. And we're still in good timing because it's around dusk that you do see the platypus come out a little bit more. So by the time we finish this walk, which will be like 10 minutes max, drive up the next couple of minutes to drive up there, jump out, run across the road to the bridge, then run across the road to the other side. So cool. So beautiful. I'm not sure what it is like for you guys watching this on the live stream. But isn't it amazing? I see a whale tail. And it's whale season too, Paul. It's whale season. Thanks, Paul. I knew you would know the answer to that. On your channel, of course. Of course. No, I don't think if I Googled platypus that my channel would come up, would it, in the search bar? I actually haven't posted a platypus video ever, actually. Posted enough koala adventures. Trust me, I have enough footage to post about a platypus adventure. I just have to do it. Okay. So beautiful. Keep on walking, Dory. Hey, this is different. There's a lot of grass there. It never used to be like that. Or maybe it was. Just a little island. Islands in the stream. So this walk ends up in the showgrounds. So if I walked through the showgrounds, I would get to where I want to go, which is the other side of the showgrounds. Oh, there's a little waterfall. Beautiful waterfall. It's man-made, right? It's not really that beautiful. What am I talking about? Oh, Paul, I have to tell you something. So, Paul, I don't know if you know, but I am going to Africa in less than 2 months. And I'm going to have 2 months in Africa. And I am going to be in Uganda, next to the Nile, for a couple of nights. And one of the activities there is whitewater rafting. And guess who is crazy enough to want to do it again? Yep, Dory is. But, yeah, so that would be fun. Always got to look at the interesting tree roots here. These amazing trees. I know it's a bit dark right now, and I can hardly see the chat, guys. I can hardly see the chat. But I will. Paul, I took everyone off moderation. I think you would have heard my little dribble about that anyway. But it was just that it was just too many people being a moderator, and that people would come to my channel and be just a sea of blue. It's not very inviting, right? But it's also good to have a couple of people as a moderator. So you're it. Not because you're the only one there, but I know that you add value when you're doing the moderator. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Like we come out to the sky. Okay. Anything? So we are going to go up the river, but we're going to drive around. There's another bridge, and that's where you see the platypus. So this is why I love this walk. It's just so beautiful. Like we're going back in to the darkness. It's not really dark. It's just Mother Nature turning off the lights slowly, right? Slowly. Where are you from? I'm from Australia. That's what that says. This is a place called Mullaney, and this is Obi Obi Boardwalk. Obi Obi Creek is literally next to us, and this walkway, a lot of it is a boardwalk, is right next to the river. That's why it's called Obi Obi Boardwalk. Mornings are the best to walk through here. You get the morning light, and it's absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. So we're about to drive to another location, which is like literally 2 minutes in the car. And there's 2 locations to see the platypus straight across the road from each other. So we can go to a bridge, and there's like a little bit of it's still a river, but it's a little bit of what do you call it? Not a lake, a pond. And the platypus definitely hang out there. I've seen them many times there. And then across the road where I park my car, there's a good chance we're going to see them there too. We up our ante because it is winter. This is the breeding season, so platypus are a little bit more friendly because, they want to party. You know what I mean? So if you want to party, you need to be out and about. So sometimes you get to see 2 or 3. I don't think I've seen 3. I've seen 2 a few times, but mainly you see 1. So the one we saw before was quite a little one. Paul, it could have been the product of the mating session from last year. So beautiful. Now, guys, even though it's so beautiful, I should really take a moment to do a jumping for joy, right? I don't think it's going to work very well, but we're going to give it a go. Probably a bit dark. Yeah, it's all right. It's a bit dark. We can do that. Ready? All right, that's my jumping for joy. Yeah. And I'm just going to annoy Paul by doing my dance. We saw a platypus. We saw a platypus. Paul's like, oh, good grief, Dora. Like, seriously? Yep, seriously. It wouldn't be me if I didn't do it. It wouldn't be Dora if I didn't do some shenanigans like dancing or jumping or just acting a fool. Why would I change? So people live right there. So this is the little boardwalk. I love this boardwalk. I don't know how many times I can say that I love this boardwalk. Some ducks down there. Now, I've never seen a platypus here, but I was talking to a guy one day, and he said he's seen a platypus here. So anywhere on Obi Obi Creek, you can see platypuses. It's just, the right time, the right moment. And if you do a platypus dance, it ups some ante, right? And I believe the last time I came here, before I went to Bali to meet up with Paul D. Australia in the chat, I came up here and I didn't see them. And I did do a dance. And I said, okay, even if I didn't see one today, it means pretty much guarantees that the next time I'm up here, I will see one. So we saw one. So isn't it interesting when you're in the rainforest? It gets a lot darker, doesn't it? All right, let's go. Quick action. Let's go. All right. Next location. Let's go. Is Paul laughing at my dancing? Probably. Most times Paul doesn't even laugh at my dancing anymore. It's just like, whatever. All right, I'm gonna have some water because I can. Okay, it's 5:12. I didn't even realise that. It's 5 minutes. It's 12 past 5. I had no idea. So the sun hasn't set yet, guys. Okay, interesting. I actually thought the sun would set at 5 o'clock. Okay, so we're just approaching the bridge that we'll stand on to see the platypus. And in my head, I'm thinking, which way will I go first? Will I go to the bridge or will I go to the weir? Bridge or weir? I think I'm going to go to the weir first because that's where I'm going to park. And then we'll scoot across the road. And my friend Max is not here, guys. And the guy, the platypus whisperer, is not here either. His car's not here. And it's very muddy. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God. Okay, not a good day to wear white shoes. Just saying, Dora. And this is, please don't get bogged, Dora. Oh shit. Shit. Okay, this is not good, guys. This is not good. Okay, quick. Shit. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to park here because we're going to get bogged. Okay, you know what? If I just take my shoes off, it's going to take time. So we're just going to go for it. I can clean my shoes.
Okay, this is what I'm talking about. The red dirt. Ah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Oh, what did I bring my key? Okay, keys in my pocket. Okay, so we're going the bridge over there, or over here is basically a really good viewing platform. Now, just be careful because you don't want to fall. Just doing a quick scan. Oh, it looks like they've actually taken away a lot of the bush over there. Oh, I hope that's not people standing over there to look at the platypus. Shit, I reckon that is. Okay, just careful, Dora. Careful, careful, careful. It's a bit muddy. We don't want to fall in. So you can see the track is quite well worn. So that is not normally over there, guys. What I'm talking about is that there. That looks like people can stand there and look into the in here. Because there's platypus that live over here. The burrows are definitely over there. So this is literally dusk, sunset. Okay, we've got to do a scan and just see where you can see them because they're not easy to find. They really are not easy to find. They're little buggers actually. But when they go up and down, the circle is really distinct. Now, these circles down here, they're not distinct. They're big circles. That's how you can find them. All right, Dora's. Oh, okay, hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I saw something. It could have been a turtle too. There is turtles here, and there's also water dragons. No, there's no circle. Water dragons also are around. Okay, so we're going to quickly go across the road. It's really beautiful here. So this is what they call the weir. There is actually a weir up here that drops. But of course, Dora is like stuck. I can't be in two places at once. It's like I need two people. One to stay here and one to cross the road. All right, we're crossing the road. All right. All right. So we are, I think there's a few people there. I can't stop and actually look at the chat, guys. I'm too busy wanting to see a platypus. This is the Mullaney Showgrounds. We're in the Sunshine Coast hinterland in Queensland. If you haven't kind of caught on, I'm Australian. And we are looking for platypus. Looking for platypus. This bridge, I've stood here many a times and seen platypuses. I haven't been up here for a good 4 months, guys, and we did see a platypus. If you rewind this live, you will see a platypus. Okay. Platypus also live in this area too, right at the back there. They live at the back there, they burrow under there. So they often come out here and see them. I've got down here at like 6:45 in the morning in wintertime, and I've hidden under this bridge, and I've sat there and I've seen them just popping their heads up here. It's phenomenal when you can get that close. Oh, did I just see something? Okay, guys, I also might be seeing things too. Be still, be still. See, it's harder to see with this kind of rapids here. No, I just saw water rushing. Kendra all day. Hey, Kendra, how you going? We're looking for platypuses. And it is after sun, well, I think the sunset has set. It's pretty cloudy, so visibility is pretty shit now. But this is the time of day you see them. Platypus come out at dusk to get a little bit of food and take it back to their burrow. So platypus are, if you don't, Kendra, if you don't know what you haven't heard much about a platypus, obviously they're only found in Australia, but they're a very, very weird animal because they're a mammal, but they lay eggs. So they're the only mammal that lay eggs. And I won't tell the joke, Paul. I know you've heard the joke a million times. I'll refrain from telling the joke this time about a platypus. But yeah, platypus basically, they lay eggs in their burrows and then they hatch. I think, Paul, I think you researched this for us one day when I was on a live. We're going to run across the other side of the road, even though I should stay. But, I've got ants in my feet, ants in my pants, so I can't stay still. But yeah, apparently 5 weeks is gestation time after they mate. And then we have a little baby platypus that comes out of an egg. And that's why in winter, well, not in winter, this is mating season right now. So technically, there probably isn't any babies coming out of their little burrows. But normally at this time of year, the platypus are very, very active because they're trying to find a mate, right? Okay, a bit muddy down here, guys, and I didn't wear the right shoes. Time is a bit of an essence right now because it's getting darker and darker by the moment. Yeah. And it's so beautiful. Okay. And people would say if you actually just stood here, you might have seen one, Dora. And that's true. If I stood here, I probably would have seen one going back to their burrow. So as you see, it's getting darker. You guys aren't going to see anything. I'll see something. But, well, anyway, end of the day, we did see one. So, guys, I'm going to go because I'm going to head up to my mum's. My mum actually doesn't know I'm coming, actually, which is interesting. I left her a couple of messages but then I said, look, I'll be on a live stream. And she knows I'll be on a live stream. Look how dark it is. Jeez, wow. So she's expecting me. If she's not expecting me, well, surprise, surprise. So anyway, thanks, guys. If you're curious about what a platypus looks like, Google it. Otherwise, you can rewind, and there's a couple of glimpses of a baby platypus, but it is hard to see. They're not easy to find. All right. I didn't realise they came from an egg. Yes, platypus come from an egg. They're a very interesting animal. So, guys, thank you for watching. I've got to go. Bye. Thanks, Paul. See you, Paul. See you, Kendra. Paul's got here. Oh, no, that's not Paul. Someone else. Anyway, guys,